Hey guys, Technomentary with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Space Black iPhone 14 Pro that was recently launched. We did unboxing for the deep purple one. You can also get it in silver and gold as well. The Space Black is kind of rebranding of the Midnight or the Space Gray. So this is what the 14 Pro in Space Black looks like. So of course the box comes in something like this, where we did the unboxing for the 14 Pro for the deep purple. You can just get that cable. It's still just that the lightning port cable. There is no adapter for the wall, and then you get the pamphlet as well, which the pamphlet will say that you no longer need a physical SIM anymore because it's all eSIM, at least for the US version of the phone. And you got the sticker and then safety and handling pamphlet. So that's what you get in the box itself. The price for this one, of course, for the 128 gig is $10.99. So we're paying about $9.99, sorry, and then with taxes almost $10.99 for us. So here, as you can see here, just like that, the cameras have gotten much bigger than the 13 Pro that we've seen. And just a quick look at it. And as we mentioned, we already took this out of the box itself, but just to give you guys an idea, as you can see, the 5G MMM wave is here, and where the SIM card used to tray exist here along the left hand side is no longer there. So you just got the volume up and down button and then the charge port. So we're going to go ahead and take this cover off, and we're going to go ahead and hold this big side button to power it on. So that's how you're going to power it on. And once we power it on, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the overall phone and do a quick setup. So as you can see, it's powering on. You'll notice here right up the top, I don't know if you look very closely, that dynamic island right there. No longer you have that notch. Get this new animation going on. So we're going to go ahead and swipe up. As you can see, you can select our language. So we're going to do a quick setup here. Of course, we did other videos on this, so this is just to show you guys how you can set the phone up really quick. So we're entering the path, and then it'll take a few minutes to activate. So we'll go ahead and activate. Just basically contacting Apple servers to make sure the phone is good. It's activating our phone number here. So we're just going to hide that for a second from you guys because it is an eSIM. We're going to just simply remove that out of the screen. So just to show you guys next step here. So we got data and privacy. After we activated our numbers, the eSIM, if you already have set up with the service, it'll basically just say the number that's been set up with. So that's why we just moved it out of the screen. So we're going to hit continue here. Face ID, you want to set that up. Of course, we can come back and do it later. So we're going to do that. Passcode, very important, set that up. But we're just simply skipping through. And then just to see some of the features of the iPhone 14, we're not signing into Apple ID, but make sure if you already have Apple ID, sign into that one. Or if you want a new one, you can create a new one for free as well. And we can always come back to the settings and set that up. So we're skipping right through, hit agree, hit continue, not now. And we're going to go through it, go later. It's now eSIM setup. If we want to do that, we're just going to skip through, but make sure you do that if you need to. And then hit complete, done, press emergency. I'm going to pop it open. And as you can see here, we are set up and ready to go. So nothing has really changed. There's a few more apps we see here. The 14 Pro again, the Pro lineup. You can get it from starting at $9.99 from Apple right now. And this is the Space Gray edition of it. As you can see here, doing a quick 3. It does have 120 hertz refresh rate, so it should feel buttery smooth when it comes to scrolling and things like that. Nature, even when it comes to browsing. Let's go ahead and see how fast it is. See here, you can go ahead and browse around. Click on the tab. Google, as you can see here, things are opening up pretty quick. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at other apps. As you can see here, you can just open it up just like that. Again, just like another new phone, we can go into the camera. We'll go ahead and set up later, but as you can see here, we got the portrait mode, the photo mode, you got the cinematic mode. Now, the one thing I do want to show you guys is this action mode right here. As you can see, this is new icon, which if you're recording a video on the go, you want to activate that action mode just by clicking on that. So where you can see there's going to be more stability when it comes to recording. So that's a new feature of the one. And do remember the upgraded camera, the main one is now 48 megapixel. You still have the 12 megapixel camera, but then third one brings out that 48 pixel, which let's take a look at, see how much difference it makes here. So we'll bring that into play here. Now, again, amazing camera, like always with Apple. They're always going above and beyond with just working on the camera. So that's how the camera looks on the phone. Again, so we're going to try to activate Siri. Let's see if we can get Siri on now. And the search button is here. And as you can see here, the front thing. And let's go ahead and take a look at as you can see here, you can set all that up. iOS 16 is the version on the newer iPhone 14 lineup. So if you want to take a look at iOS 14, what's new in iOS 16, you can take a look at that on the 14 lineup here. You can see all of this. Now you do have, we mentioned this in other videos as well, we reviewed it. You have things like being able to now edit text messages, reply back later. Now you can do this pretty much on other devices as well that are compatible with iOS 16. You don't necessarily need iPhone 14. Removing background, unsending email, matching your screen, lock screen. So, and then the always on feature as well, which we'll show you in a second. So if you go ahead and I try to click on, as you can see, it's always on is on by default. So as you can see here, even if you click on that, it just goes a little bit dimmer. So that's kind of what you're looking at. And you can also do is customize the wallpapers here. If we go into wallpaper, add a new one, so you can add multiple wallpapers. Let's go ahead and add another one here. You can add custom widgets as well, it looks like on this one. You can hit done, set as a pair, and look at that. Now you have the ability to change lock screen. So if we close that, as you can see here, and you got that as well for us. So that's kind of quick look of the iPhone 14 Pro in space black. Want to hear from you guys. Which color do you guys like the most or prefer for the iPhone 14 Pro? Leave a comment in the comment section. And always, if this video you guys found it helpful, useful, make sure that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.